Hey, good morning, my YouTube friends and family. How's everybody today? This gorgeous, well, not too gorgeous, but it is a gorgeous Sunday morning. And I just got home from church and I said, I gotta work on this journal. I've been doing other things and I haven't been working on my journal. So I think when we left off, let's see, where did we leave off? We left off with me inking pages. I didn't want to ink all those pages on camera. Okay, so let's see. We're here, and I have a bunch of papers and different things, and everything is nice and inked up. And now I think I was considering, oh, I didn't ink that one. I was considering sewing around most of the pages. Oh, let's hold you up. Come on, don't fall apart. I don't want to sew her in until she's done, or half done, almost done. But there's vintage pages, there's old book pages, there's some playing pages that I did when I was just, putzing around and playing with colors. And I did this one. I was testing out because I never used the distress spray before. And I didn't like the way it looked, so what did I do? I ended up covering it with the cinnamon stain. There's some old maps. There's some old book pages. I think this is German. And then the center of the signature, I took apart this CD little baggy thing. And I'm going to sew that in here. And then I'll cover it. I'll seal it back together. And the center of the signature will be in here. So today is going to be, let's figure out what we're going to do with these pages. Tickets, pockets, and I don't want to do too much because I don't want it to get too fatty. There's a baggie in here. That's that old yearbook that I distressed. There's not a lot I could do in here because it's so small. So we're just gonna decorate, I think, first. Just gonna put some trims and play and see. And I gotta distress that one still. All right. So you know what? Someone asked me to do a video on image transfer. So let's do an image transfer. Let's find an image to do a transfer. What image do I want to transfer? This is what happens when you don't prepare and put things out to work on. And I have another project sitting over here that's just a hot mess. The image transfer, I have to tell you, the image transfer idea I got from Abby from Purple Cottage Crafts. Because, Abby, amazing. She did the same technique on mica tile. These are all my Sampool images. I don't think I want to transfer those. I need a good image. Oh, I know. Why don't we do like a little fussy cut person? Something. I gotta load up on some fussy cuts because I did have a lot. So we're sticking with the vintage grunge on this one. So maybe we'll do her. I don't want to do color. Those are from Sewing Pattern. She's not very... you know what? Because I would have to dry it. It's going to take time. I'll have to pause. I'll have to pause you. Let's do this one. I don't know. I've never done an image transfer after my muslin. This is a piece of muslin. So this muslin has already been gessoed. And then my coffee stain, my vintage coffee stain has been put on there. So I don't know if that is going to work. But we're going to find out. Let's find out. I need... What is it that we use? We use matte gel medium, is Grungy. This is where I do all my distressing. Because this later on, this piece of paper later on is going to get soaked. And then I get crumbled it a little bit more to make it more almost like a leathery look. And then I'll make like little pockets and thank you envelopes out of it. It comes out really cool. Really, really cool. Okay. Do I want this one? No, I don't. It's too big. So, how's everyone's weekend? What are you guys doing today? I am in the middle. I already prepped everything in my slow cooker. I'm making pot roast today. So, yum for dinner. We need some comfort food because of this chilly weather. The sun was out yesterday. Today, it's struggling. So, it doesn't look like it's going to happen today. But that's okay. We got up, right? We got up today, so God bless for that. Okay, so the way she explains her image transfer, it's very simple. Ew. I'm going to do it. She puts her image. She puts all the matte gel medium on the image. Not too thin, not too thick, but good enough, you know, for it to hold, stick down and hold. Oopsie. See, it's already up. Nope. Look what's happening. The colors are starting to bleed. That's not going to work. Next. That's not going to work. I think I need something a little bit thicker. How about... Let's see. Oh, here. I know. We'll use this one. And it's on a thicker piece of paper, so maybe, hopefully it won't bleed. This is a topper from Artie Mays. I'll put a link down below. Oh, by the way, I can't cut straight to save my life. It's right here. I'm following it. And it comes out all wonky. It's a wonky cut. A wonky cutter. Okay, I don't want those, you know me, I don't want those smoothie edges. So I'm just going to tear it and rip it up. But this is how I do my thing. What else? I was asked to do this. And I was asked to do something else. I gotta look at my notes again. So now it's not perfect. Because I don't like the perfect. Not in my grungy journals. So I'm just gonna put this matte gel medium all over the image. Nice and thick. Nice and thick. Not loosey-goosey. Just easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then we'll put it in the corner here. And then I'll hold her down. Put that over here. I finally did it. I ordered a ring light. Is that what it's called? Ring light. Yeah. I ordered a ring light because I can't find a light that works. I just can't find a good light. And I don't know what else to do. I've become very good at purchasing something and sending it back. Purchasing something, sending it back. Amazon is great for that, though. What else is... Oh, did you also know that Amazon has a wardrobe where you can try before you buy? Amazing. Think it's great. All right, I'm going to do this. Mommy, excuse me. Excuse me. I see you. I'm going to do this on camera. Hopefully it won't be too loud. If it is, then I'm sorry. Turn down the volume. Volume. Turn down their volume. That's the wrong volume. What else? There was something else. But I think the notes are on my phone. I just want to make sure this is going to be dry enough so you could see this. It's real easy. Sometimes it comes out really great and sometimes it doesn't. But it's the Grungy journal, so I can usually get away with it. If I can't, and this comes out terrible, then I will save it for something different. I'll save it for something different. I think that I've never dried it with the heat gun before, so I don't know. Well, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Okay, so it is, forgot where I got this from. I think it was Amazon. Matte gel, right? Matte gel medium. Let it dry. Goes on the front, the image that you're trying to transfer. That's where the gel goes. And then when it's dry, just give it a little bit of a spritz. Let it soak in for a sec. Hopefully it dried enough. And I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but I like the way Abby did it. You just start rolling the back part of the paper away. See that? How it's coming up? When it gets a little bit too dry, give it another little spritz. You don't want to drown it, because then you'll just rip right through it. And sometimes it does rip, but it gives it more character, I think. Because depending on how it looks, me personally, I'll go over it again with some of the vintage stain. And words come out backwards, of course. So I try to get those off and just keep the image. Tedious, but again, for recording, I wish I could like speed up and go, edit and go speed up past this process. But that's what you do. You just keep rolling until all the backing of that paper comes off. And then you're left with an image. With the image that you put down. And if you don't have enough of the gel, the matte gel medium on your paper, like this here, it's going to come up. I'm putting a very little bit of pressure just to get this backing off. Here it comes. It's coming. Okay, she needs a little bit more water. So Wednesday? Was it Wednesday or Tuesday? I don't remember. I got my flu shot. Yeah, just my flu shot. And let me tell you what a bad reaction I had. I never, ever get a reaction from a flu shot. It had me in bed. Not a fever, just like the flu symptoms, body ache, barely any appetite. I couldn't, my arm was killing me. I didn't want to get up out of the bed. I didn't want to move. And I think the second day I started feeling a little bit better. And I came in here to work on my kits that are now, oh, by the way, there's some news. They are no longer, I decided not to go with ephemera kits because someone said something, sent me an email, I believe it was, about, what was it, copyright? That I shouldn't use images or digitals in an ephemera kit. Okay, so what I've always assumed, and please tell me if I'm wrong, if you're using a kit, an ephemera kit, digital kit, right? So multiple digital kits is what I usually do when I do ephemera kits, because I've done ephemera kits before, never had a problem. But if you're doing an ephemera kit, you're going to alter, you're going to print it out, alter it, whether it's like me, I print it on coffee dyed paper, and then I back it to cardstock, and then I sew it, and maybe I'll do a little bit of embellishment. That's altered. So I should be able to sample. I'm going to reach out, reach out to you. This is one of your digital ephemeras, right? Once I print this out, coffee dyed paper, distress it, can I put this I just got to ask, right? Can I put this in a ephemera kit that I've put together with a bunch of other things and sell this as is? Folded up, distressed. And is that copyright? Because I'm not, I definitely need to get on and do the research about the copyright thing. I don't want to get into any trouble. But I was always under the impression that if it's a digital kit, you can, as long as it's altered, you can't print this out and resell it like without anything being done to it. But if I'm printing it out, cutting it out, distressing it, doing what I'm going to do to it, say I'm folding this up. I didn't understand that. I don't know. I didn't understand that. So I'm just trying to get some clarification. So now I'm going to put this in, I'm going to put this in the ephemera kit. Make pretend. I'm just going to put this in the kit just like this. Can I do that? Or is that, I'm not allowed to do that? I thought that once you buy them, once you stress them up, distress them, and I don't know. I was under the impression that you can't purchase a digital kit, stick it in an envelope and resell it, or print it up. Don't do anything to just leave it, untouched. Just print it up and resell it on my shop as part of a package. I thought that once you print it out and you alter it in whatever form you alter your own things. I have to get this date off. It's backwards. Okay. I thought that was okay. So, yeah, there's a question of the day. Oh, the word vintage came up. Is backwards. I can't have that there. I'm not going to be able to get it up. Yes, I am. Not a big deal, but because it's an image transfer, it's going to come in backwards. And I always forget that. With the voids. So believe it or not, that still has a good amount of layered paper on the back. And then I don't have the best lighting, so you can't really see that there's a rose. I can see that there's a rose. Okay. So this is a very messy one, and it's okay. I like them like that. What do I do next? Let's see. Sweat a little bit because the heat is on and I'm dying in here. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I gotta put the fan on. Whew. Nobody told me how bad menopause was. Whoo-wee. I have a little travel fan. I need to put it on. Holy mama. Ooh, okay. Get this out of here. I can't distress this yet because it's still a little wet. But that's how we do an image transfer. And I'm trying to remember the other question, which of course I don't remember. I don't remember. What was it? Can you show me how to do an image transfer was one. And then the other one, what was the other one? Wow, I'm just drawing a blank. Me and my blankness. I can't remember. Okay, whatever. Let's make a little something on the front of this muslin. It's too blank. It's too blah. It's too blah, 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 blah. It's a blah, blah. What's a blah, blah? I don't know. Let's see. What else is going on? I don't know. Can't talk. Trying to talk. Oh, look at this. Everybody is out. Can you believe I have a quiet house? I have a quiet house. My house is quiet. My house is so nice and quiet. My son is at work. Yay. My husband got called in on an emergency call because somebody has no heat. So he's on the road. And what else? Why am I still using this? That's annoying. It's just so quiet. The dogs are sleeping. It's fabulous. Fabulous. I'm just looking at my stamp. Where's my little one? Oh, I think I gifted it out. I have another tiny one. Let's see. Move my Wawa. Move this Wawa. Tailor-made. You know what I did? I want to show you what I did. I'm a little embarrassed because I still haven't gotten around to cleaning these. But I bought this stamp from Tailor-Made. It's a journal and a definition of journal. Where are my pads? So, I have problems with my fingers when it comes to stamps. Those loose stamps don't like me. So I took an old block that used to say, wishing you a wonderful Christmas. I took it off. Excuse me. And I mounted your stamp to the wooden block so it's easier for me to push. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, let's get this nice and clean. And somebody else suggested I do it this way with the wipes. Amazing idea. Thank you. I never thought of that one, but thank you so much. I love good ideas. I love them. Okay, that's good. Give it a little bit of a try. Give it a little bit of a try. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just playing. I'm literally just playing. All these bits and pieces from the paper. Okay. Nope, still not ready. So this is basically how it goes. And I think this is why it takes me so long. Because I go page by page just to see what I want to do. See what's catching my eye. See what I want to do. I have my thing up there. You know what? I rearranged my table. Yeah, I can't find nothing. Of course. Can't find nothing. This is all for my journal kit. So put that back over here. I can't, the smell of the roast in the slow cooker is driving me nuts. I love comfort food. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Love comfort food. What else is going on? Finally got my appointment for my deep cleaning, which I'm not looking forward to. Ugh, I don't like it. I like a regular cleaning is good, but apparently I got some issues with my gums and I need to get a deep cleaning. And I don't want to. I really don't want to. I don't like going to the dentist. I don't know what else to do here. My brain is not processing today. It's probably because it's Sunday. I should be resting, but who can rest? Not me. Especially when I know I want to come in here. Oh, I should have slow stitched on that before I stuck it down. Ooh. Well, guess what? I'm going to do something else. Do something else. I want a pocket. Where's my scrappies? Where are my thingies? Hey, over there. I need a pocket. I'm going to have to make a pocket. Yeah, I'm going to have to make one. And since we're going grungy, let me make some room. So I get my sewing machine. Oh, that's not the one. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's over here. More grunge. More grunge. So instead of wetting this down like I said, I'm just going to make a quick little pocket. Make a side pocket. You like my methods? She's such a sloppy worker. There's 2 pages here, but I want to keep them together to make the pocket thicker. Okay. Okay. Am I pausing you? No. Not gonna pause you. Sorry. Uh-oh. We're stuck. Operation difficulties. Really? That's probably why I should have paused you. Oh! My sewing machine just took a poop. Okay, let's try that again. Don't mess around. Stop being fresh. Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to open this up a little bit. There we go. Can you believe my mom was a seamstress? Excuse me. And I've never sewed. Never sewed a day in my life. Nope. Until journaling came into my life. Then I started to sew. I'm just distressing those edges. And then I'll decorate this with something else. And there's a pocket. Yep, there's a pocket. There's a pocket. Oh, what else can I tell you today? It's been so quiet. There's nothing really going on other than snow and snows. Other than lots and lots and lots of snow. First, we had one storm last week. It was 9 inches of snow. Oh. Then, a couple days ago, we had 8 inches of snow. I'm not enjoying it. I love looking at it. The snow is beautiful to look at. Beautiful. But I don't like driving in it. I don't like it. Okay. Believe it or not, I can keep these pieces. Why? Because they can go in back of stuff. They can go in the back of stuff. Now, is there a theme? I don't really have a theme. Other than, yeah, I don't really have a theme. Other than grungy vintage. Grungy vintage. I'm definitely going to go a little softer, I think, for a little while. Because, no, I'm not getting bored. Of course not. I'm not getting bored. I'm not getting bored. But, I think I need to just do something a little softer. It's time to change it up a bit. And I was going to do some slow stitching, but that takes up too much time. So I'm not going to do that. Plus my slow stitching isn't, you know, it's not fabulous. It's not fabulous at all. It's a hot mess. I'm trying, just because I love the visual effect of slow stitching. I like it so much. But that's it. Like this could use, oh, you know, that could use a piece of this coffee dyed muslin with some slow stitching. I'm sorry, guys. You know, a lot of you want to see me work on. I think I'm gonna have to do some on and off camera work because I work slow, messy, but slow because, you know, these things take time. I'm a very slow worker, definitely. Yep. See this? I want to slow stitch this. Definitely. I do. And then I'm going to need, I think I'm going to need a void. A void. Yeah, I'm going to slow stitch that. Maybe I'll slow stitch a word onto this. Yes, yes. Hence why I think that you guys will not enjoy watching me craft. Because I take forever. I don't... It may look like I just threw stuff on, but I really, really don't. It takes me a long time to figure out what I want to do. Something over here, something over here, something over here. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't know. Just look good together. Just looks good together. I want to stamp on the back of this, and now I can't. Yes, I can. I go back and forth quite a bit. Quite a bit. This little piece of gessoed muslin is taking me forever. And I should have looked at the time to see what time I started, but I didn't. So there, we did an image transfer. Someone suggested that I do that. I did. And I'm going to have to go back to my emails and check and see who asked me to do that. And then there was something else. But you know what? When somebody asks me a question, I'm going to tell you what I do. I think she asked me on the comments. And I took a screenshot. Should have wrote it down, you think? But instead, I took a screenshot. So then I'll go back and I'll reference my screenshot. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. That's how I did it. See, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I might as well do this side. It's on there, but it's just not enough. You know what? I'm going to do it in black. I think I want a higher table so I could try working and standing up. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Yes. Something so simple, right? I love that. I love seeing script like off in the back. Okay, sit down. Sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up. Baby wipes. What a great idea. You know that I don't remember who told me to use baby wipes, but you know who you are. You remember your comment. Thank you. That was oh, look at that. That was an excellent idea. I thought that was I never thought of it. I would just leave them in a container tub or a basket over here, and at the end of the day, I'd wash them all. But look at that. It's not perfect, but it's so much better. Oh, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see what else I have in here. No, I don't really have them. Where are my... Okay, now I know where my things are. I moved them. And now I can't find them. And I think I ran out of what I want anyway. Oh, well. Oh, well. This is just a stamp I have. It says celebrate. And it's the definition of celebrate. Everything's gotta get ripped. Oh, I know. I promised to tell you guys a story. A story of a girl and a boy. Once upon a time, I kid you not, once upon a time, there was this very wild girl. She was raised by her mom. Her dad passed away when she was very young, so she was raised by a single mom. And she was a wild child. She was a wild child. And that wild child was also raised with a bunch of brothers. And those brothers used to rough her up. Oh, they used to roughhouse her. So she learned how to be very physically rough. But I'll tell you, she didn't take BS from nobody. So she had a lot of guy friends and hung out with the guys and played basketball and played touch football, and she was on the gymnastics team, and she was on the swim team, and she was a busy young woman. Well, that busy young woman had no idea at the age of 13 or 14 what crushes were. So there was this guy. His name was Eric. He used to follow her around like a lost puppy. All in school, and that it was just the cutest thing. And now that I look back on it, it was the cutest thing ever. So we had our junior prom, and he was the big kid in school, like the one kid that was like really overweight, and nobody would be nice to him because he was a little bit chubby. And I wasn't a cheerleader, but I was involved with all the cheerleaders and the football players and the basketball players and all the sporty guys. And he was into sports too, but people used to make fun of him because he was a heavy dude. So the guy, I think, oh my God, I can't remember. One of the boys at school asked me, okay, we're talking about me. If you didn't know that already. One of the boys at school, one of the more popular boys at school, asked me to go to prom, to the junior prom. And I said yes. And then about, I don't know, not even a week later, that guy Eric came up to me and asked me if I would please go to the prom with him because he really enjoyed my company and he thought I was funny and all that good stuff. And I felt bad. I hate, he doesn't like hearing this. Thank God he's not here. But I felt bad because I knew nobody was going to go to prom with him. So I told the guy that asked me to go to prom that I had changed my mind. I was going to go with him. Didn't go over well, but whatever. I did what I did. And I wanted to do it. I had the best time ever with Eric at the junior prom. And we were friends ever since then. Ever since that, we became these, not great, close friends, but we came. Move ahead. Let's fast forward. Friends through high school, friends. Nothing else. So, high school came and went. I started dating, an out-of-towner. I started dating an out-of-town boy. And ended up dating him for, 3 years or so. Hadn't seen Eric, nothing. We went our separate ways after we graduated high school. That was that. I need some muslin. That was that. I'm thinking, trying to focus, I can't focus. So, where was I? Okay, so we're in our separate ways. I now fast forward to the future. I have 2 young kids, and I'm working part-time in like a deli or something. I think it was a deli. Working part-time at the deli, and some guy comes walking in. Now, keep in mind, the kid from high school that I described, right? Okay. So this guy in his late 20s walks in. Don't know him. I got a serious don't mess with me kind of an attitude on my face. Because I was a tough kid. I was a tough young woman. I wasn't that woman that liked men flirting with me at all. I was a very focused single mom, focused on my kids and doing what I had to do to take care of my kids. So this guy comes in every single night, the same time, buys the same thing, a coffee and a pack of Marlboro Reds at the time. I took it maybe 2 or 3 weeks of him coming in every single night. And he finally goes, "What's the matter with you? You don't remember me?" And right away, of course, being the tomboy that I still was, I said, "Excuse me? You talking to me? Are you talking to me?" The Italian comes out. I said, "I don't know you." I says, "I don't appreciate you calling me out," or something I said to him. And he's like, he goes, "Joe, if you can't remember who I am," he goes, "I'm coming around that counter." I says, I didn't say that. I said something else. But he's like, "You don't remember who took your wild, you know what, to the 8th grade prom and we hung out and we were friends all those years, blah, blah, blah." And I'm looking at this skinny guy, receding hairline, mustache. "I don't know you. I don't know you." "Get out of here." He's like, "Joe." He said, "It's Eric. You don't remember me? I took it to the junior prom." I said, "What?" I lost my mind. I jumped through the opening because I was up on a couple of steps, and I literally jumped through the opening and wrapped my arms around him to give him a big hug. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so fast forward some more. From that night on, we dated like 2 or 3 years. I have 2 small kids. Oh, goodness, my mother was not a fan of Mr. Eric at all. She did not like him. Not because he didn't do anything. He definitely didn't do. I was a good mom. Nobody was going to pull anything with my kids. He was good. He was a good man. Even back then, he was a really, really good man. But, moms, grandmoms, we could be protective. I know. And that's fine. And my mom was super, super, super protective. So much so that there were some stories made up. There were some stories made up. I need a better needle for this. And I believe the stories that I heard. So the relationship with Eric and I ended. And that was the end of it. Goodbye. It's over. Well, fast forward 15, 16 something years later again. Now I've been divorced, married, divorced. Back with my kid's father. Married him, divorced him, had 1 more. And I'm a single mom again at 40 years old, 41 years old, which was fine. I'm very independent. I'm not one of those, I don't depend on, that's not a good word. I don't like that word. I'm okay. I'm that woman I'm okay being by myself. I'm a survivor. I get things done that have to be done. But I'm also okay. I don't get lonely. I do, but I don't. Oh, speaking of the devil there, he's coming in. And he's not going to be happy that I'm telling you our story. But anyway, fast forward. I can't do this while I'm talking. This is impossible. We met up again. Now we're in our 40s, right? So in our 40s, we meet up again. That was 2011. And we have been together ever since. So since 2011, we've been together. So you know what? it's just one of those things that was just meant to be. Long story short, and I can't talk about it anymore. Let me pause and say hello to him from coming back in from work, and we'll catch up from where we left off. All right? Be right back. I'm telling her.